The importance of time management. In today's fast-paced world and competitive business environment, there is always a lot of work to be done and not enough time to do it. This is where time management steps in. When practiced mindfully and over a longer period of time management can help us stay on top of our workload stress-free and balance our personal and professional responsibilities. In this guide, we discuss the importance of time management and give you practical advice on choosing and implementing a time management strategy to reap all the benefits of organizing your time. What is time management? Time management is a set of strategies designed to help you plan how to divide your time between specific activities to achieve maximum productivity, efficacy, and results on a daily and weekly level, as well as long-term. Time management can help you learn how to make decisions, set goals, and budget your time skillfully. It's a way to stay organized and learn to prioritize your activities based on their importance. Effective time management can lead to increased productivity and efficiency. By prioritizing tasks and setting realistic deadlines, you can focus your energy on the most urgent tasks and accomplish them in a timely fashion. This, in turn, will increase your overall job satisfaction. Good time management can also help you in your leisure life. Once you master it, you'll have no trouble making room for activities you enjoy, e.g., hobbies, family time, and hanging out with friends. A well-balanced routine helps reduce stress and positively impacts your physical and mental health. Why is time management so important? A study published in the Western Journal of Nursing Research that centers on how researchers could increase their research productivity confirms that employing several time management strategies, which we'll outline below, can unlock better productivity for any individual, especially those working in a complex environment and carrying multiple roles and responsibilities. Additionally, time management has been linked to stress management. A 2014 study conducted by researchers of the University of Würzburg on a group of students has shown that controlling how you spend your time helps reduce perceived stress and anxiety. At the 2 and 4 week mark of time management training, students reported a reduction in feelings of stress. These two studies illustrate what a substantial body of research over the past few decades has concluded many times over. With proper time management, individuals can overcome the sinking feeling of being overwhelmed with work and the demands of modern day life and learn how to lower the impact it has on them. 7 benefits of time management. My Hours logo. Left pointing arrow back to articles. The importance of time management. In today's fast-paced world and competitive business environment, there is always a lot of work to be done and not enough time to do it. This is where time management steps in. When practiced mindfully and over a longer period of time management can help us stay on top of our workload stress-free and balance our personal and professional responsibilities. In this guide, we discuss the importance of time management and give you practical advice on choosing and implementing a time management strategy to reap all the benefits of organizing your time. In this केले में मुख्यतः विटामिन ए, विटामिन सी, थायमिन, राइबोफ्लेविन, नियासिन तथा अन्य खनिज तत्व होते हैं। इसमें जल का अंश 64.3%, प्रोटीन 1.3%, कार्बोहाइड्रेट 24.7% तथा चिकनाई 8.3% है। केले की जड़ में एंटी इंफ्लामेटरी और एंटी पायरेटिक गुण होते हैं। केले में मुख्यतः विटामिन ए, विटामिन सी, थायमिन, राइबोफ्लेविन, नियासिन तथा अन्य खनिज तत्व होते हैं। इसमें जल का अंश 64.3%, प्रोटीन 1.3%, कार्बोहाइड्रेट 24.7% तथा चिकनाई 8.3% है। केले की जड़ में एंटी इंफ्लामेटरी और एंटी पायरेटिक गुण होते हैं। केले में मुख्यतः विटामिन ए, विटामिन सी, थायमिन, राइबोफ्लेविन, नियासिन तथा अन्य खनिज तत्व होते हैं। इसमें जल का अंश 64.3%, प्रोटीन 1.3%, कार्बोहाइड्रेट 24.7% तथा चिकनाई 8.3% है। केले की जड़ में एंटी इंफ्लामेटरी और एंटी पायरेटिक गुण होते हैं। American Jobs for American Citizens, A Narrow Path Forward. The rallying cry, American Jobs for American Citizens, taps into a deep-seated anxiety about economic stability and national identity. However, this view, while understandable, presents significant challenges and limitations when scrutinized through a broader lens. Firstly, the global economy is inherently interconnected. Many industries in the U.S., from tech to manufacturing, rely on international talent and markets. Limiting job opportunities to only American citizens could stifle innovation, as the U.S. has historically benefited from the contributions of immigrants. Think of companies like Google or Tesla, where foreign-born entrepreneurs and engineers have played pivotal roles. Moreover, such a policy could lead to workforce shortages in critical sectors. For instance, agriculture, healthcare, and technology often depend on immigrant labor due to the mismatch between available jobs and American workers willing or skilled enough to fill them. Restricting these positions to citizens might not only lead to economic inefficiencies but also inflate costs for services and goods. From a moral standpoint, this approach could be seen as exclusionary, potentially fostering xenophobia and undermining the country's image as a land of opportunity. America's strength has long been its diversity, which enriches culture, drives economic growth, and supports social cohesion. By closing off job opportunities to non-citizens, we risk diminishing this diversity. Economically, there's the aspect of consumer impact. Immigrant labor often contributes to lower costs for consumers. Decreasing this labor pool could lead to higher prices for everyday goods, impacting the very citizens such a policy aims to protect. Additionally, the U.S. faces demographic challenges with an aging population. Immigrants help offset this by contributing to both the labor force and social security systems, ensuring sustainability. Excluding them from job markets could exacerbate future economic and social welfare issues. In conclusion, while the sentiment behind American jobs for American citizens is rooted in concerns for national prosperity and security, the policy could lead to unintended consequences. It might hinder economic growth, reduce innovation, increase consumer costs, and challenge social integration. A more balanced approach would be to enhance education and training for all Americans, streamline immigration processes for skilled workers, and ensure fair labor practices for everyone, thereby fostering an inclusive, dynamic, and robust economy. अजमेर जिला राजस्थान राज्य का एक ऐतिहासिक और सांस्कृतिक दृष्टि से महत्वपूर्ण जिला है जो मध्य राजस्थान में स्थित है। ये जिला राजस्थान का एक प्रमुख पर्यटन और धार्मिक केंद्र है और अजमेर शहर इस जिले का मुख्यालय है। अजमेर की ऐतिहासिक और सांस्कृतिक धरोहर इसे राजस्थान के अन्य जिलों से अलग बनाती है। अजमेर जिले के प्रमुख पहलू। 1. भौगोलिक स्थिति। अजमेर जिला राजस्थान के मध्य में स्थित है। 1. इतिहास। ये शहर राजपूतों का ऐतिहासिक केंद्र था और इसके बाद मुगल साम्राज्य के अधीन भी महत्वपूर्ण बना। अजमेर शहर का नाम ऐतिहासिक राजा अजयपाल चौहान से जुड़ा हुआ है जिन्होंने 12वीं सदी में इस क्षेत्र की स्थापना की थी। 3. धार्मिक और सांस्कृतिक महत्व। अजमेर विशेष रूप से ख्वाजा मोइनुद्दीन चिश्ती की दरगाह के लिए प्रसिद्ध है जो एक प्रमुख सूफी धार्मिक स्थल है। यहाँ हर साल लाखों श्रद्धालु आते हैं। इसके अलावा अजमेरू महल, नकली तालाब, अद्भुत महल है। 4. पर्यटन स्थल। ख्वाजा मोइनुद्दीन चिश्ती की दरगाह, अजमेरू महल, नकली तालाब और दिलीप सिंह महल, गोल मदार और सोनाजी की बावड़ी। 5. आर्थिक स्थिति। अजमेर एक प्रमुख व्यापारिक और कृषि क्षेत्र है। यहाँ के कृषि उत्पादों में बाजरा, गेहूं और तिलहन प्रमुख हैं। इसके अलावा अजमेर में हस्तशिल्प और वस्त्र उद्योग भी विकसित हैं, खासकर टाइल्स और टेराकोटा के उत्पादों का उत्पादन होता है। 6. शिक्षा और स्वास्थ्य। अजमेर जिले में शिक्षा की व्यवस्था अच्छी है और यहाँ पर कई प्रमुख विद्यालय और कॉलेज स्थित हैं। मेयो कॉलेज अजमेर का एक प्रतिष्ठित शैक्षिक संस्थान है जो उच्च गुणवत्ता की शिक्षा प्रदान करता है। वॉकिंग बेनिफिट्स। सुबह की ताजी हवा में टहलने से दूर होती हैं कई गंभीर बीमारियां। आप भी अपनाएं ये हेल्दी आदत। उंगली से नीचे की ओर इशारा। सन सूरज का चेहरा। 1. वॉकिंग बेनिफिट्स। जिस तरह शरीर को स्वस्थ रखने के लिए हेल्दी खाना जरूरी है, ठीक उसी तरह फिट रहने के लिए सुबह टहलना भी जरूरी है। कई बार आपने बड़े बुजुर्गों से भी सुना होगा कि रोजाना सुबह ताजी हवा में टहलने से कई गंभीर बीमारियां कोसों दूर रहती हैं, लेकिन आलस के चक्कर में हम सुबह में जल्दी नहीं उठ पाते हैं। हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट्स भी शरीर को फिट रखने के लिए सुबह टहलने की सलाह देते हैं। अगर आप नियमित रूप से तेजी से 20 या 30 मिनट तक पैदल चलते हैं तो इससे आपको कई अनगिनत फायदे मिल सकते हैं। तो आइए जानते हैं रोजाना सुबह टहलने के क्या फायदे हैं। 2. इम्यून सिस्टम मजबूत होता है। शरीर को स्वस्थ रखने के लिए इम्यून सिस्टम का मजबूत होना काफी जरूरी है। इसके लिए आप हेल्दी डाइट के अलावा रोजाना सुबह टहलें। सुबह की ताजी हवा में सैर करने से रोग प्रतिरोधक क्षमता बढ़ती है, जिससे आप कई तरह के संक्रमण और बीमारियों से बच सकते हैं। बदलते मौसम में सुबह पैदल चलना आपको सर्दी और फ्लू जैसी परेशानियों से बचा सकता है, इसलिए आप अपनी डेली रूटीन में सुबह 20-30 मिनट का वॉक जरूर करें। 3. जोड़ों के दर्द से राहत दिलाने में मददगार। जिन लोगों को जोड़ों में दर्द की समस्या है उनके लिए सुबह की सैर दवा के रूप में काम करती है। हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट्स के अनुसार टहलने से जोड़ों में अधिक ऑक्सीजन मिलते हैं, जिससे उन्हें दर्द से आराम मिलता है और बेहतर महसूस होता है। रेसिंग घोड़ा। 4. वजन घटाने में सहायक। वजन घटाने के लिए फिजिकल एक्टिविटी सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है। इसके लिए आपको नियमित रूप से पैदल चलना चाहिए, जिससे आपका वजन नियंत्रण में रहेगा। आप जितना तेज चलेंगे कैलोरी भी उतनी ही अधिक बर्न होगी और तेजी से आपका वजन घटेगा। 5. दिल की सेहत के लिए फायदेमंद। सुबह की सैर आपके दिल को भी स्वस्थ रखती है। जो लोग नियमित रूप से एक्सरसाइज करते हैं या रोजाना पैदल चलते हैं, इससे हृदय स्वास्थ्य को बढ़ावा मिलता है और दिल की 6. बीमारियों का खतरा कम होता है। डायबिटीज में पैदल चलना है बेहद फायदेमंद। हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट्स के अनुसार डायबिटीज के मरीजों को रोजाना सुबह कम से कम 30 मिनट पैदल चलना चाहिए। अगर आप शुगर के मरीज हैं तो अच्छी डाइट फॉलो करें। इसके अलावा आप नियमित रूप से सुबह टहलेंगे तो आपके लिए काफी फायदेमंद साबित होगा। 7. हाई बीपी कंट्रोल करें। अगर आप हाई बीपी से परेशान हैं तो रोजाना सुबह 30 मिनट की वॉक अवश्य करें, जिससे हाई बीपी कंट्रोल में रहता है। यूएस। थैंक यू फॉर रीडिंग फोल्डेड हैंड स्माइल। प्लीज गिव योर रिस्पॉन्स। उंगली से नीचे की ओर इशारा। Rose for mother. A man stopped at a flower shop to order some flowers to be wired to his mother who lived 200 miles away. As he got out of his car, he noticed a young girl sitting on the curb sobbing. He asked her what was wrong and she replied, "I wanted to buy a red rose for my mother. But I only have 75 cents, and a rose costs $2. The man smiled and said, "Come on in with me. I'll buy you a rose." He bought the little girl her rose and ordered his own mother's flowers. As they were leaving, he offered the girl a ride home. She said, "Yes, please. You can take me to my mother." She directed him to a cemetery, where she placed the rose on a freshly dug grave. The man returned to the flower shop, canceled the wire order, picked up a bouquet and drove the 200 miles to his mother's house. Moral this story, life is short. Spend much time as you can loving and caring people who love you. Enjoy each moment with them before it's too late. There is nothing important than family. Moral this story, life is short. Spend much time as you can loving and caring people who love you. Enjoy each moment with them before it's too late. There is nothing important than family. Moral this story, life is short. Moral this story, life is short. Spend much time as you can loving and caring people who love you. Enjoy each moment with them before it's too late. There is nothing important than family. Lord Shiva and the Samudra Manthan, the divine story of cosmic balance. Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean, is one of the most captivating episodes in Indian mythology. It embodies profound lessons of cooperation, perseverance, and divine intervention. Lord Shiva, as the supreme protector, played a pivotal role in this cosmic event, safeguarding the universe from destruction. The Samudra Manthan. An overview. The Samudra Manthan is recounted in several Hindu scriptures, including the Bhagavata Purana, Vishnu Purana, and the Mahabharata. It describes how the Devas gods and Asuras demons joined forces to churn the Kshirsagar, ocean of milk, to obtain Amrita, the nectar of immortality. The need for the churning. The Devas, weakened by a curse from sage Durvasa, sought help from Lord Vishnu to regain their strength and supremacy over the Asuras. Lord Vishnu suggested the churning of the ocean to obtain Amrita. Despite their enmity, the Devas and Asuras agreed to collaborate, with the understanding that the nectar would be shared equally. The process of churning. The churning equipment. Mount Mandara, used as the churning rod. Vasuki, the Serpent King, served as the churning rope. Lord Vishnu's Kirma avatar. Lord Vishnu incarnated as a giant tortoise to support Mount Mandara on his back, preventing it from sinking into the ocean. Cooperation and conflict. The Devas and Asuras pulled Vasuki alternately, creating immense force to churn the ocean. However, the process was fraught with challenges, and the divine intervention of multiple gods was required to maintain cosmic order. The emergence of Halahala. As the churning began, a terrifying poison known as Halahala emerged from the depths of the ocean. This poison was so potent that its fumes began to destroy all creation, threatening both the Devas and Asuras. Terrified, they turned to Lord Shiva for help, recognizing him as the only one capable of containing such catastrophic energy. Lord Shiva's supreme sacrifice. Lord Shiva, the benevolent and selfless protector of the universe, agreed to consume the Halahala to save creation. Holding the poison in his throat, he prevented it from spreading through his body, thereby neutralizing its destructive power. This act earned him the name Nilkanta, the blue-throated one. Treasures of the Samudra Manthan. After Lord Shiva contained the Halahala, the churning continued, yielding numerous celestial treasures and beings. Kamadhanu, the divine cow that fulfills all wishes. Airavata, the celestial elephant. Kaustubhamani, a precious gem adorning Lord Vishnu. Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Dhanvantari, the divine physician carrying the pot of Amrita. The nectar of immortality, Amrita. Karna, one of the most complex characters in the epic Mahabharata, embodies the essence of human struggle, loyalty, and destiny. His story is one of potential greatness marred by misfortune, a tale that resonates with anyone who has faced adversity. In this article, we'll explore Karna's life through pivotal moments that shaped his destiny, highlighting his virtues and the tragedies that defined his legacy. To the power of 9. The birth of a warrior. Karna was born to Princess Kunti before her marriage, gifted by the sun god, Surya. Fearing societal scorn, Kunti abandoned him in a basket on the Ganges River. This moment, often depicted with the serene yet sorrowful image of a baby floating away from his mother, set the tone for Karna's life of trials. Found by Adiratha and Radha, charioteers, he was raised as a Sudha, facing the stigma of low birth throughout his life. The quest for knowledge. Despite his caste, Karna sought knowledge. He learned archery from the sage Parashurama, but his identity was uncovered when he endured a bee sting without flinching, leading to a curse that he would forget all his skills at a critical moment. This moment is often illustrated with Karna, stoic and enduring pain, under the watchful eyes of Parashurama. Loyalty over birthright. When Karna's true heritage was revealed by Krishna, who urged him to join his brothers, the Pandavas, Karna chose loyalty to Duryodhana, who had given him respect when no one else did. This loyalty, depicted in scenes where Karna stands by Duryodhana, showcases his honor despite knowing his rightful claim to the throne. The battle and the curse. During the Kurukshetra war, Karna's chariot wheel stuck in the mud, a moment where curses from his past converge. Unable to remember his divine, Virat Kohli is one of the most prominent and successful cricketers in the world. Born on November 5, 1988, in Delhi, India, he is widely regarded as one of the best batsmen of his generation. Kohli is known for his aggressive batting style, excellent technique, and ability to chase down challenging targets. Kohli has garnered 10 ICC awards, making him the most awarded player in international cricket history. He won the ICC ODI Player of the Year award 4 times in 2012, 2017, 2018, and 2023. He also won the Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy, given to the ICC Cricketer of the Year, on 2 occasions, in 2017 and 2018 respectively. In 2018, he became the first player to win both ICC ODI and Test Player of the Year awards in the same year. Also, he was named the Wisden leading cricketer in the world for 3 consecutive years, from 2016 to 2018. Kohli has the most player of the series awards and second most player of the match awards to his name in all 3 formats combined. He was honored with the Arjuna Award in 2013, the Padma Shri in 2017, and India's highest sporting honor, the Khel Ratna Award, in 2018. In 2018, Time magazine included him on its list of the 100 most influential people in the world. After winning the 2024 T20 World Cup and the player of the match in the final, Kohli announced his retirement from T20 is. The gorilla. Information. Primates are those mammals that most resemble humans. In their anatomy and behavior, the imposing lowland gorilla shown in Animal Inside Out weighs more than 200 kilograms and measures 1.85 meters in height. In May 2000, Artis died at the Hanover Zoo, tragically drowning in a water ditch. Zoo director Klaus Michael Machens was so impressed on his visit to the Body Worlds exhibition that he donated the popular animal to Gunther von Hagens. We really worry to preserve Artis for posterity, said Machens. Dr. von Hagens worked enthusiastically on the 17-year-old male gorilla. Along with his team, the animal was dissected within 3.500 working hours. Western lowland gorilla. Scientific name: Gorilla gorilla gorilla. Size: standing height up to 1.85 meters. Top speed: up to 40 kilometers per hour. Weight: up to 275 kilograms. Lifespan: 35 to 50 year. Diet: herbivore, roots, shoots, fruit, tree bark and pulp. Distribution: Cameroon, Central African Republic, Congo. Habitat: rainforest and dense jungle. Protection status: critically endangered. Cool fact: chest beating might be the most well-known gorilla behavior. Gorillas uneasily stand upright in order to chest slap. Photo by Joshua J. Cotton on Unsplash. They do not normally pound their chest with fists, but they pound their chest with open cupped hands, and they always produce a lot of noise. The noise can carry for 10 kilometers away. Chest beating is used to prove stature, scare opponents off, or even to avoid fighting. The muscular body of the gorilla measures 1.55 meters around the chest. Its arms stretch out to 2.4 meters. On the back, silver fur may be growing, characteristic of male gorillas, and that has gained them the name silverbacks. While arm and leg muscles of the gorilla are virtually identical with those of humans, their foot anatomies differ greatly. The gorilla with his long toes has a much better grip and can hold on better with his feet, too. Walking upright, however, is hard for gorillas due to their less curved spines. Most of the time, gorillas move on all fours. For this so-called knuckle walk, they use the second and third phalanxes of their fingers. Their arms are so long that they reach below their knees when standing tall. The gorilla's head is characterized by a short snout with large nostrils, small eyes and ears, and bulging bores of the forehead. The internal organs of the gorilla, like its heart, lungs and diaphragm, and its digestive tract, including its stomach and long intestines typical of plant eaters, are displayed separately in the exhibition. Gorillas mainly inhabit hilly woods and consume 35 kilograms of leaves and greens daily. Depending on the season, lowland gorillas consume up to 50. How to start a blog without knowing how to code. A 3,000 plus word guide that contains everything I've learned about how to start a blog. You can build your own blog in 10 simple steps. When I started my first business in 2010, I asked a few people and companies for estimates to build a website for me. And like most starting entrepreneurs without much cash, I thought, are you kidding me? 10K for a website? I'll do it myself. Of course, that's flawed thinking. It cost me a lot of time. But fortunately, I had a lot of time back then. I also made a lot of mistakes that cost me additional time to fix. For example, I had to learn the hard way that you need to back up your website regularly. One day I made a mistake and poof, my whole website was gone. I had to start from scratch again. This happened to me twice. Not funny, but it was all worth it. Today, I do everything that's related to building and maintaining my website by myself. And it doesn't take me much time either, because of the technology that's available today. I still don't know how to program or code. I never learned HTML5 or CSS. That means you can build sites without having technical knowledge. I made my first site in iWeb for Mac, a shitty drag and drop app that Apple made until 2011. Then, I switched to RapidWeaver. Both those apps were limited and required a lot of manual tasks. But you didn't need any coding knowledge, and that's what I liked about it. To me, building a website is not about what's under the hood. It's about functionality and achieving your goals. I must admit, until 2011, my sites looked poorly and also didn't function very well. But that changed in 2012 when I started working with WordPress, which I think should be the standard choice for bloggers. However, people who know how to code will probably tell you that it's useless. But this article is not for programmers. It's for people like me, entrepreneurs, freelancers, side gig hustlers, and people who don't care about the medium, but the message. Visitors of your site don't care about the technical aspects of a website. Who cares what language is used for a website? We, the consumer, care about the experience. A site should be structured well, readable, and have useful content. That's my perspective. In this post, I explain how you can build your own WordPress site in 10 steps. You don't have to know how to code. You can also use this guide to grow your existing blog. Here's the table of contents. Set a goal for your blog. Define your audience. Find an angle. Find a good hosting company. Install WordPress and get familiar with it. Pick a theme. Don't waste your time on Chateau of Fontainebleau. Dear followers, while I am working on the video about Mona Lisa, as most of you voted for that painting, I want to show you another chateau that was built by Francis I, Chateau of Fontainebleau, which is on the UNESCO Heritage List. The Fontainebleau Forest has been a hunting ground for the French crown. The current palace was founded on the site of the previous ones by King Francis I. It was the first royal residence in the northern Europe, devoid of any defensive function. The king invited masters of Italian mannerism, such as Primaticcio and Benvenuto Cellini, the one who made the famous Saliera, which we have already seen, to build and decorate the palace. It was from here that the fashion for mannerism spread throughout Europe. The Chateau of Fontainebleau is the embodiment of Renaissance traditions. Francis I invited many artists from Italy to work on his Vesuvicial chateau. That's how the School of Fontainebleau, École de Fontainebleau, was created. It united the masters painters, sculptors, architects, jewelers who worked in the Chateau of Fontainebleau. The School of Fontainebleau became the main center of French Renaissance art under King Francis I and his successors. Chateau of Fontainebleau. Dear followers, while I am working on the video about Mona Lisa, as most of you voted for that painting, I want to show you another chateau that was built by Francis I, Chateau of Fontainebleau, which is on the UNESCO Heritage List. The Fontainebleau Forest has been a hunting ground for the French crown. The current palace was founded on the site of the previous ones by King Francis I. It was the first royal residence in the northern Europe, devoid of any defensive function. The king invited masters of Italian mannerism, such as Primaticcio and Benvenuto Cellini, the one who made the famous Saliera, which we have already seen, to build and decorate the palace. It was from here that the fashion for mannerism spread throughout Europe. The Chateau of Fontainebleau is the embodiment of Renaissance traditions. Francis I invited many artists from Italy to work on his Vesuvicial chateau. That's how the School of Fontainebleau, École de Fontainebleau, was created. It united the masters painters, sculptors, architects, jewelers who worked in the Chateau of Fontainebleau. The School of Fontainebleau became the main center of French Renaissance art under King Francis I and his successors. Chateau of Fontainebleau. Dear followers, while I am working on the video about Mona Lisa, as most of you voted for that painting, I want to show you another chateau that was built by Francis I, Jasmine flower. The jasmine flower, known for its delicate appearance and enchanting fragrance, belongs to the genus Jasminum in the Oleaceae family. There are around 200 species of jasmine, which are primarily native to tropical and subtropical regions of the world, particularly in Asia, the Mediterranean, and parts of Africa. Characteristics. Flowers asterisk. Jasmine flowers are typically white or yellow, and they have a star-like shape. They often bloom in clusters and are known for their sweet scent, which intensifies in the evening. Leaves asterisk. The leaves of the jasmine plant are usually dark green, glossy, and can be either simple or compound depending on the species. Growth asterisk. Jasmine can be a climbing vine, shrub, or small tree, and it's known for its rapid growth. Some species, like common jasmine, Jasminum officinale, can be trained to grow along trellises or fences. Uses. 1. Aromatic uses asterisk. Jasmine is widely used in perfumery due to its strong and pleasant fragrance. Jasmine essential oil is extracted and used in various beauty products. 2. Culinary uses asterisk. In some cultures, jasmine flowers are used to flavor teas and desserts. Jasmine rice is a popular variety known for its fragrance and flavor. 3. Medicinal uses asterisk. Jasmine has been used in traditional medicine for its potential health benefits, including anti-inflammatory and antispasmodic properties. Cultural significance. Jasmine is often associated with love, purity, and beauty. It holds cultural significance in various regions. In India, jasmine is a symbol of love and is commonly used in bridal bouquets. In many Southeast Asian countries, jasmine is a traditional offering in temples and is used during religious ceremonies. Cultivation. Jasmine plants thrive in well-drained soil and full sun but can also tolerate partial shade. They require regular watering, especially during dry periods. Pruning is important.